What is going on, Facebook? I know the lighting's not ideal, but we're going to make it work. So, but what I'm trying to achieve is, and tell me if you like this or not. Say hello when you're on, but tell me if you like this or not. I want to be able to show you how have I got my mindset to where I can optimize myself from a failed business to working from home, and how do clients get results. I want to be able to show you this. I really want to be able to show you this, Scott, Naomi, what's happening, Tanya, because I don't believe, and let me know, put a 1 down below if you believe this, I don't believe it should be cliffhangers. I don't want to leave you guys hanging where it's like, oh my God, you have to hire me to get the best stuff. If you want to achieve anything, you gotta pay. What if it could be, I show you bite-sized snippets, I show you some cool stuff, I show you ways of achieving the self-optimization where you can get out of your own way and achieve what you want. The decision just becomes, do you want to do it by yourself and take what you've got, or do you want to do it potentially faster with me? Does that sound good? Comment below if that's how you want to see it. So last week I did a video on clarity. Lisa, what's going on? Great chat today, by the way. But today, as you saw in the heading, how much is a perfect video for you, mate? How much is self-doubt changing the outcome of your results? Now, in the heading, I put revenue, yes, because most of the time that's what we're talking about. But whatever the goal is for you, I don't care what the goal is, being the best mum, being the best business owner, being the best $1 million business owner, being the best athlete, I want you to consider this and comment below and let me know how much is self-doubt and imposter syndrome, as I call it. You don't feel good enough to serve those people or at that next level. You feel like an imposter. How much is that holding back or compromising your potential to succeed? Because I want to tell you something. And this is not going to be the long version. This is going to be the short version. But I played about 12 years of golf. And the last 2 or 3 years of that was semi-professional. I got offered 2 scholarships to America, Ohio State. Cool. I was good, right? I quit. I let it all go. I said no to the scholarships, and I eventually left the golf course because of an anxiety attack. That was all accumulated because of self-doubt. That was all accumulated because I had every single resource available to me. I had the resources of state teams, trainers, my parents paid for absolutely anything. I had all the resources that you could ask for, and I still walked away from that. And I walked away from that because I didn't believe I'd be able to do it. I crumbled my own career when everything was right in front of me. Now, why, that doesn't matter now because I'm doing other things that I want to be doing, but I want to make this clear. I failed. I failed miserably at it. From about 8 years old to 20 years old, I played golf and I walked away from that. I don't even play now. I moved into a second business. I started another business before this one when I was about 20, and I failed it. I failed again because my pure inability to believe in myself that I could take the action that I needed to take, it crippled me to the point where I failed it. And I want you guys to know this, that when I came into this business, I thought to myself, Rach, you're either going to go down a really slippery ass slope or you're going to have to change something. And could I do it myself? Absolutely fucking not. I've done studies after studies and, whatever. I'm sure you're great at what you do too. And there had to be a point where I said, how do you actually make this happen? How do you actually create a mindset, create a characteristic of yourself where you can move through doubt? We don't get rid of doubt altogether. Where you can move through doubt to start doing the things you want to do. I had to work it out. So through looking at shit tons of neuroscience, through all the study I've done, through all the experience that I've got with my clients thus far, through the high performance studies that have already happened, I looked back and I said, well, what is it? There's got to be a way there. Yeah? So I want to show you, and hopefully you guys can read this, but here was what I came up with. Number 1 was clarity. And I know this isn't great lighting, but number 1 was clarity. I had no idea who I wanted to be or who I needed to be to achieve something. Now, while that's not the purpose of this video, it's good to know. Number 2. Breakthrough. If you guys can see that, yeah, you can see that, sort of. It doesn't matter what I'm writing on the board, I just want to be able to show it to you. But breakthrough, and this is what I'm going to sit on tonight because I had to start dissolving down the beliefs that I couldn't do it. I had to, or I was gonna lose another fucking career. And how many of you have to start breaking down the inability to move through stuff, the inability to cultivate the confidence that allows you to take action? How much are you missing out on from self-doubt? And so breakthrough was the step in the puzzle where it's like, I wasn't dealing with any of those thoughts or behaviors, so I'm going to sit on that tonight. But number 3, now I know the light doesn't make that look so good, but success habits. Once we've started to break down what is not serving me, the thoughts, the beliefs, the habits, the doubt that was not serving me, of course with a lot of other shit, but there had to be a habit in place. How many of you know types of people that are having conversations about breaking through shit, but then they're not telling you what to do on the other end of that? How do we cultivate a new habit? What's the opposite of doubt? It's grounded confidence, right? How do we cultivate that? I'm going to go into that in other nights, but... And step 4 of this process that I worked out was self-measure. None of us are prepared to judge ourselves and say, are we moving in the direction we want to move into? But tonight, I want to show you one thing. Tonight I want to sit in the breakthrough section, because we're going to have to start breaking down some of these beliefs, some of these ideals that you're not good enough, and there is a step-by-step method of making that happen. It's going through these 4 steps, but we're just going to sit on the one. And I want to give you guys my doubt dissolver audio. Now this is one chunk of the puzzle, just one. Of course it takes more than this, but there is one chunk where neuroscience is showing us that you can create a new neural pathway in the brain, and if you nurture that enough, I'm saying nurture, guys, you know I'm not a one-hit wonder, and neither are you, this takes work, but if you nurture a neural pathway, you can and will create a new belief. It is shown in science. This is not waffle no more. So I want to show you how to start breaking through, start dissolving down the inability to move through self-doubt, because you will not rid it. Hello guys, hello. You will not rid it. We are all doubtful because we're human beings. You're not supposed to get rid of it. But if you would like to know how to start creating the ability to move through it so you can keep moving on, you can keep acting, you can keep going into scary situations and backing yourself, if you would like the step-by-step method, which I'm going to let out a whole method as videos go on, but we're going to sit in breakthrough. If you'd like to break through the inability to move through your own self-doubt, your own imposter syndrome, comment below. I want to give you my doubt dissolver audio. You plug this guy in a couple of weeks. I think it goes a couple of times a week. I think it goes for like 10 or 12 minutes or something. But you plug that in and we can start creating, as if it was like a baby of a belief, we can start cultivating new abilities, new thought patterns, new beliefs, so you can move through doubt. Because I can tell you one thing, I've lost a shitload in my life due to doubt, and I know I don't even scratch the surface to some of you guys. And I'm happy to say that there's a lot of things out there we're missing out on. If you are not achieving to the level you want in whatever you want because of imposter syndrome, because of doubt, because you don't feel like you should be there, I want to change that for you. I want to start breaking through. Clarity video was last week. I want to start breaking through the inability to move through self-doubt. So if you want the doubt dissolver audio, comment below doubt dissolver, get the free audio track, get the free meditation, the free visualization, whatever you want to call it. It's more of a visual thing where I'm going to start creating those new patterns in your brain. So if you want it, comment below and get it. Drop a message, where this is on my Facebook page, where this is going to be in an ad. Send me the message, comment below, get your free doubt dissolver audio, because guys, I've worked out over 16 years of failed emotional success that it's going to take clarity, it's going to take breakthrough, it's going to take success habits, and it's going to take self-measure. Tonight I'm showing you one chunk, one thing of how I'm able to dissolve down and break through the inability to deal with doubt. Comment below. Naomi, can't wait. I'm sending this bad boy out. Follow me for better content, because I'm showing you guys how to do it. Bye.